Again? Just where are you going?
Where are you going? You're not going to the bar again, are you?
You like hanging out, drinking beer at the bar, talking sports? Come on out and join us weekly. Guys at the Bar Talking Sports, your podcast for just that. Hanging out, drinking some beer, talking sports. You know what it is. Y'all know what it is. What is it? It's Guys at the Bar Talking Sports. Yep. This is the show where dudes with dad bods try to beat their midlife crisis by going out rationalizing that they're being productive, drinking beer, and recording themselves talking about sports. And eventually we think we're going to make a fortune by getting a contract with ESPN or Barstool Sports or whatever, right?
Or just a couple free beers.
That's what we're still waiting on.
That's been the goal the entire time, is to
baby
get
steps.
at least
Baby
a free
steps.
beer out of it. I actually got one, but it was because I think Gary bought me a beer. That was the free beer. So, I mean, one step in the right direction, though, if you know what I mean. So that's what we do. We sit around, we try to rationalize that we're being productive. And I think it's more of a midlife crisis for me, you know? Like, I feel like I missed my calling of fortune and fame, you know? So I'm like, I'm going to get it while I'm in my 40s, you know what I mean? So, hey.
All I know is that three of us are dressed entirely too nice tonight, and one of us is really casual.
Very casual. So I'm at least three of us are wearing collars, and then one of us has a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shirt on
with a Clemson hat
and a cat paw on his freaking hat.
I promise you, all my people that I know that know me, they know exactly who it is already.
Clemson Tigers are Ninja Turtles.
Oh, Clemson what? I don't even know who they are. But to all the Clemson fans out there, they do have a pretty damn good football team. So
indeed they do.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I do diss them all the time. Okay, so
for the ACC.
So if you've been listening to the show long enough, you know.
Yeah.
If you've been listening to the show long enough, you know the voices. But I'm gonna go in and do the intros anyway, because that's what we always do. So first off, we have a regular on the show. His name is Claw.
From the woods, drinking Coors Light.
Sketchy.
Came straight from the woods. He must have. What did you just get done hunting? You got your rifles in the truck or what?
Nah, I dropped them off.
Okay, so
it's not information we can put out right now.
He hunts turtles in the woods.
He hunts turtles in the woods. Yeah, Ninja Turtles in the woods. He's got a couple of tigers out there and stuff too, you know. I think he's got some gamecocks out there actually.
Yeah, we bought some chicken down and some rice every once in a while.
There you go. Okay, so not only we got Claw, but we got Choppa. Choppa, what you been up to last weekend, man?
I already forgot. No, yeah, I went skiing.
Okay.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, lots of drinking.
Who was the bum you went with?
I don't know. Some guy named Hanger.
Some guy named Hanger. What you drinking, Chopper?
Space Dust.
And what you drinking, Claw?
Oh, my fault. Coors Light.
Yeah, get with the program.
I said that a while ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
okay.
With the Coors Light.
With the Coors Light, okay. So, we got Brookie Dusu back. It's the third week in a row. Oh my gosh, what is going on? This guy is putting together such good content. I can't stop bringing him back.
Hey, I appreciate it. Great times, and I got to tell you, I stepped my game up tonight. I'm drinking Kentucky Gentleman and ginger ale.
Hold on. Kentucky Gentleman? What is that?
In a pint glass, I might add.
That is one of the cheapest bourbons you can get, baby.
Okay.
Claw should know about it in the woods.
Claw,
I'm more of a bean guy.
Jim Beam, he steps it up a little more than
some. That's a little bit more upscale than
What
Kentucky
is this
Gentleman.
called?
Kentucky Gentleman.
Yeah, wow.
I'm pretty sure it's like $5 a fifth.
Is that right?
I'm going to guesstimate.
I don't even know what kind of bourbon I'm drinking. What is it?
You're drinking Woodford Reserve.
All right, so this is Hanger, and I'm drinking a little Woodford Reserve neat, because I'm a neat kind of guy. But I think that's the only way you should drink bourbon, unless it's Kentucky Gentleman.
And then you
should mix it. Then you need to mix it with as much as you possibly can.
Maybe I'll have Lolly bring us a little bit of Kentucky Gentleman in a cup and see what we can stomach.
Yeah, okay, so whoever can do a shot of Kentucky Gentleman will get a free beer on Hanger, okay? I'm always giving out free beers on this show. And they're all bought by Dave Pegram for his friends, because all of his friends seem
The
like they're the
Rebel.
ones that win. Oh, the Rebel, sorry. They're all bought by the Rebel.
I just saw the Rebel.
You saw the Rebel? Where'd you see the
Yeah.
Rebel at?
That soccer
And he
game.
didn't make it out here?
His daughter plays on the varsity team.
Okay, well,
They're
that's...
playing later.
Oh, okay, I got you. So we try to avoid soccer, by the way, on this show. But how did your daughter's game go, man?
That was good.
Okay.
Good start to the game. They lost 2-0, but good game.
Yeah. Okay.
We're all wondering what Kentucky Gentleman tastes like on its own. Can you bring us a little sample of it?
We want to taste Kentucky
wanna
Gentleman
taste
just
it.
a teeny
Just a-
tiny
just
bit,
a sample.
just to see what it tastes like.
Yeah, one of these little guys is great.
Yeah, just to see if we could stomach it. All right, so first topic of the night, guys. First topic of the night, okay? So you can replace Alliance of American Football with XFL in any one of these situations that I'm about to bring up, okay?
Okay.
This is all reviews from last year after week 1 of Alliance of American Football. And to be honest with you, they sound very close. Very close to XFL reviews after the first week. Okay? Very close. Like, people are dreaming right now that the XFL is somehow going to be able to stay going along for more than about 8 or 9 games. All right? So this is what it says. The first night of Alliance of American Football drew promising ratings for CBS, averaging 2.9 million viewers from 9 to 11 o'clock Eastern. Okay?
Okay.
How many viewers did they say that that XFL got first week? 2.9 million.
2 point. Okay.
Holy crap! This is like
Very
deja
close.
freaking deja vu, man. What do you think about that?
I find it interesting because people are just simply wanting to watch football, and because the NFL's gone, you got to watch something, right? And I think the XFL has put that on everyone's palate. Let's say it
Okay,
that way.
you're gonna love one of my reviews coming up then, because you quoted. What's the quote that you just said? People just want to watch football.
People
I
just
thought,
want to
I
watch
thought they
football.
had 4 million viewers at the peak.
2.9 million viewers the first week
XFL
of,
or-
of XFL.
Yeah.
2.9 million viewers the first week of Alliance of American Football. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So get this. Next topic. Tim Tebow spurns the XFL because he's going to stay on his minor league team with the Mets. How much does a minor league player make? Claw, tell me, how much does a minor league player make?
I think it still all depends on what A they're in.
Yeah, what?
You know,
Okay.
which A are they? And then it also depends.
He's in what? High, you take
He's in the best
2A?
one. He moved up to the best
AAA?
one. Yeah, AAA.
Okay, if
But are you
he's a AAA
talking
player,
salary, or are you talking sign-on bonuses and all that? Because some of the, I mean, a guy straight out of college, let's say, can sign for
Yeah.
several $1 million sign-on bonuses, but that's not what his yearly salary is.
okay.
So are you talking just salary?
Yeah, what do you
particularly?
think Tebow's making in the minor leagues?
No sign-on bonus, no endorsements, nothing. So, I don't know. I would say less than $100,000.
Okay, so he's willing to pass up the XFL.
Yeah, but how much is XFL making? I read
How much
some-
they make?
55,000.
I thought
Okay,
some
but
of
for
those
a
people were over
quarterback,
60
but,
grand.
hold on,
A
but
quarterback, what, $1.25, I think they said?
125.
Yeah.
okay,
125.
but he knows that he has better prospects in the MB or in Major League Baseball than he does in the XFL, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
I'm not here to rag on the XFL completely. I'm just putting together some little hints, if you know what I mean. So, next one, ready? Alliance of American Football made its debut this weekend, filling a post-Super Bowl void for fans so eager for games that they'll watch teams they don't even know anything about. That's what it said on an article, I think
That's
it was
every team in the XFL.
Sporting
We don't know
News,
anything about
yeah.
any of them.
Yeah, but football fans are so eager for something, right? But
I get it. I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
you got to watch. You want to watch football.
How much did you guys watch week 2 compared to week 1?
okay, so I did watch week 1. Week
Okay.
2, I caught it out of the corner of my eye. What about you?
Week 1, I'll say maybe 2.5, 3 hours. Week 2, less than an hour.
Okay. So, XFL. So get this, man. XFL, 2.9 million viewers the first week, 2.2 million the second week. Alliance of American Football, 2.9 million viewers the first week, $2.2 million viewers the second week. It's like, it's freaking deja vu.
It is.
yeah.
So what do you
Bad
think?
news if you're Vince McMahon.
Huh?
Bad news if you're Vince McMahon.
Bad news if you're... Now, he has a lot more money than the people that started the Alliance of American Football have.
Financially,
I'm sure.
How do they compare financially?
Financially, well, obviously, McMahon has tons and tons of money, right? But you're a businessman. You're not going to go out and lose all the money that you can just to make a point. I don't think.
No.
I'm still going to stick to my guns, like I said before. Come March,
March
football
Madness.
league's dead. March Madness comes in, takes over, and it's dead.
So I was thinking about this today. Would XFL do better as a summer league when all there is really is baseball and NASCAR than a immediate
Olympics?
Well, this
this
year, yeah. But I'm saying like
You're basically competing against golf, baseball, and
NASCAR.
yeah.
That's about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then get out of it September 1st. No, I guess you'd have to get out of it in August because NFL preseason starts about that time.
Well, you got
right?
college football coming back quickly in the beginning of August as well.
How awesome would it though be if they did that in the summer? I think I sent it to you guys the other day. Someone sent it to me, where the champion of the XFL played an NFL team preseason.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, so I saw that
pretty cool.
meme going around too.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Okay, so somebody else said it like this. They should do it like soccer in the UK, where the worst team in the NFL plays the best team in the XFL, and then if that happens, then those teams switch, where the XFL gets into the
You get
NFL.
relegated, huh?
Yeah, they get relegated into the NFL. Yeah,
I'm
and
just
then
gonna,
and then the Bengals
Players
get booted
Association
out
would
or
never
something like
agree to
that.
that.
No, absolutely not.
It would never happen. The Players Union won't let it happen. But I'll just say this.
Yeah.
If you're not playing in the NFL, you're not playing in the NFL for a reason.
Correct.
Yeah.
I just want to say that.
Oh yeah, you're not one of the best. You know how many players? Like 1,000 players in the NFL
Yeah,
or something
that,
like
that
that.
would be like us
Couple
strapping
thousand.
on pads and be like, let's go play the Bengals. Guess what? They're going to kill us.
They're gonna destroy us.
Destroy us.
We do have one hell of a quarterback here in Chapa, though. You know.
Oh, goodness, that would be ugly.
Yeah. I'll be the receiver.
The Kentucky gentleman has arrived, by the way.
All right, so we're going to do a taste test of a little Kentucky gentleman and see. All right, so look at the quality of the clearness.
There's a difference.
There's definitely a difference in the color. My Woodford Reserve is nice and dark. It sticks to the side a little bit. The Kentucky gentleman sags just a little bit. The smell is,
Looks a little smoky.
I don't know, man. Yeah. I don't know if I could drink it, but I'm going to try it. Ready?
Here we go.
Oh my God. Is that? No, that is not whiskey. Does that taste like whiskey to
I don't know.
you?
I'm going in. Let's see what I can do with it.
It tastes like water.
That doesn't taste like anything.
It tastes like nothing.
Good.
It tastes like nothing.
It does not
Since
taste
you
like.
pass and I have to take it off. Wow.
Dude, it's like water. It's like water with,
Holy
with a
cow.
little bit of a whiskey flavor.
All right. So,
That's it. That is nasty.
note to self: if you ever come across a bottle of Kentucky Gentleman bourbon,
Don't drink it.
don't drink it. Yeah,
Unless you have a 2-liter of ginger ale.
I think it's from Kentucky, Kentucky, Japan. That might be it. Kentucky, Japan.
Let's have our guys in the back look that up.
Let's look it up and see. Yeah, because that is not.
Our intern.
Oh, and by the way, the
our
intern got back to me, and when Tim Tebow first signed to play minor league baseball in 2016,
Okay.
his first contract was for $100,000, and that was in 2016. So he's probably over $100,000.
Wow.
Not to mention that his net worth today in 2020 is $13 million because of that big Broncos deal he had
Now,
Plus
is that
the-
his
yeah.
salary or sign-on bonus?
for.
Baseball.
It was his salary for the year was
salary
$100,000.
I don't think he got a sign-on bonus.
No.
Yeah, I don't think he did either.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, he's a wealthy guy. I mean, he's all over SEC Network all football season.
Didn't he just marry like Miss Universe
Oh,
or something?
from South Africa,
Yeah,
Miss Universe
yeah.
2017.
So
So,
that's
I mean,
another good point. If he's worth $13 million, is he really going to go risk his health in the XFL?
no. Oh, that's true too.
I mean-
Because the last 2 seasons in the minor leagues, I was reading an article on it. He got injured. One time he injured a bone in his hand. And the next time he sliced it open and had like eight or 9 stitches or something like that. So it kind of ended his. All right, Kentucky Gentleman is a brand of bourbon whiskey produced by Sazerac Company at its Barton 1792 distillery in Bardstown, Kentucky.
Wow.
It's 51% straight bourbon and 49% natural grain spirits.
So it is just barely bourbon.
There's your answer. Our review, 4 thumbs down.
4 thumbs down. Yeah. 4 thumbs down. Oh, we're gonna start doing a review of bourbon reviews on this show. Yeah, there we go. This is Guys at the Bar talking bourbon. Yeah, Guys at the Bar talking bourbon and sports. Yeah, in between sports, I guess we'll say. So, my point in this is like when I was talking about the Alliance of American Football, it just seems like there's a little deja vu going on between the Alliance of American Football, which, by the way, the Orlando Apollos are the world champions forever because they won. Yeah, they went undefeated or something like that. Spurrier's team, yeah. It just proves how great the Gators are. By the way, we'll just say that. But
here we go.
One of the reasons why people liked the Alliance of American Football is because the coaches were stars. That was it. They actually had different rules, too. They did not have kickoffs.
That's right.
They did not have kickoffs at all, so they were trying to change things up as well. XFL, trying to change things up.
I really kind of like the kickoff in XFL.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, let's just say it'll probably last a season or 2.
Yeah, that's my thought.
Yeah, so we're going to get off that subject really quick because we spent way too much time on it. I don't know if y'all feel that way, but I do.
I agree.
Hey, if y'all are listening, which obviously you are because you're listening to the show right now.
Thank you.
Hopefully you like the new intro. Boom. Worked on that for a little while. I got some famous people on there to do the little... you going to the bar again? All that crap. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that as well. In honor of one of them, I have to bring up Dayton. Okay?
Dayton Flyers?
We're going to talk about Dayton Flyers tonight. That's right. Holy cow. The most well-rounded team in college basketball.
I still think so. I mean, I just watched them in a tough game last night with VCU. VCU's a solid team. I mean, they've lost 9 games now, getting beat by Dayton again, but they're a top, Ken Palm team. They've played some good schools, and
yeah.
I really, Dayton's 24-2 now. Dayton has still only take 2 losses. The chances of them taking a loss is not very high. And
I was about to say round 2.
I really think Obi Toppin, Jalen Crutcher, 2 of the top players right now in the country. If you're watching them play, so. I'll stick to my guns. Dayton Final Four.
Dayton Final Four. Dayton, they are on a roll, man, with that many wins.
So what is their projected seed?
So right now they're number 5 in the country. They're projected a 2 seed. However,
they are projected
this weekend you've got Kansas Baylor. One of those teams is probably going to drop out of the top 5 this week because somebody's going to get beaten in that game. Obviously.
So you think if Baylor loses, they're number 1. They're 23-1 right now. Right now they might be 24-1 because I'm sure they played a game this week as well. As of the time of the top 25, huh? Do you think that they would drop from being
I think didn't Baylor play last night?
Baylor played and they won last night.
Yeah. So if they're 24-1 right now, you think that they would drop out of the top 4?
I think they could potentially drop out of the top
if they
4.
lose to
It's
Kansas.
possible. It's possible.
Okay.
Didn't Kansas 3? 4?
Kansas is 23-3 right now.
What's their rank?
Number 3 in the
They're
country.
number 3 in the country.
I
Yeah.
might just swap the Kansas.
They would swap.
It could.
Yeah.
It could.
Hey, it's not good for.
Basketball's crazy. I
Yeah.
mean, you never know.
It's not good for Dayton if Baylor loses, but if Kansas loses,
good
they
for
would
Dayton.
they would swap. Yeah, for sure. San Diego State. Blondie says that they're just a placeholder right now. I haven't even watched them play any basketball, but I've heard that they're pretty damn good. But then again, they don't play anybody, right?
They're pretty good, but I think their KPI is like 128 or something. I mean, they just don't play any basketball teams. It's hard to justify them being a 1 seed, but they've put them there. So unless they get knocked out in their tournament or they get beat, they're not going to drop out. So
that's true. So what were you saying about this Baylor Kansas game? Then you think what?
It's tough to say, but I think Kansas is going to beat Baylor, and the reason being, we talked about this before. Baylor can't necessarily score against really good teams. I think that's the concern.
Yeah, I think we talked about that last week.
Yeah.
They have a hard time scoring hype against really good teams.
And you take a team like Kansas, they got good guards. They got arguably one of the best centers in the game, Azubuike. I mean, it's going to be a tough game.
Where's that game at? Is it at Baylor or Kansas?
Let's have the intern look that up.
We got to have the interns look that up. Hey, what's going on? Hey, get back here and look this up for us, guys. Good Lord, man. We pay you good money.
We do.
I know, man.
Really good money.
I mean, all these drinks that we buy for them, and they can't even look things up properly. It drives me crazy,
When
man.
is the game? It's Saturday at 12 o'clock. It is at Baylor.
At Baylor. Okay. Yeah, so, Kansas is going to have a tough time, man. You just might get your little Dayton Flyers up into the top 4, man.
I love it. They're having a great year.
Okay. So, anything else? So, Duke. What's going on with Duke? Like, they're everyone says that they're way overrated. I don't know. I don't think so. They beat Clemson, right?
Well, Clemson's already beat them one time this year.
They did. Okay, so that's one of their losses.
Well, Clemson trifecta this year. They beat Duke, North Carolina, and Louisville, right?
Yep.
So that's the best of the best.
I think it's like first time. And
They'll be a solid tournament team.
I mean, Duke's number 6 in the country. Yeah. They're 22-3.
Yeah. They got some fast guards. Is what
they
I've
went
heard
out.
too, right?
Did they go out in the Sweet 16 last year?
They didn't even make the Sweet 16
yeah, they went
last
out
year.
the round of 32, didn't
Yeah, they did. Yep, they had a rough year, and with Zion, whatever his name is, they were expected some major pain in there, and they didn't even get that far.
I do remember that.
That just proves you could have that dynamite player, and somebody it takes you out.
They had 3 dynamite players last year. They had
R.J.
Barrett.
Oh, they were beasts.
They had Zion, obviously, and there was one other person on the team that was the top 20 pick in the NBA draft.
Yeah.
So
it's insane. Florida State, man. So I was seeing that they're projected to be a top 2 seed as well, and that's what we're trying to get into now. Is everyone's speculating where everyone's going to be. We're coming up on March pretty fast, so. Auburn, man, y'all lost
to Missouri.
Auburn lost to Missouri.
And you didn't just lose to them. You got beat up.
Pounced by them. And I think
Auburn playing now.
They are.
Oh, they're down right now. 3 minutes left.
And there's 3 minutes left in the game right now as we record. Guys, at the Bar Talking Sports. Yeah. We do not do play-by-plays, but they are down. So to Georgia,
they're down by 7 to Georgia right now.
And what's Georgia's record, by the way?
12-13.
12-13. So they have a losing record.
So these are losses, and so was
Do
Missouri.
you think Auburn is falling apart right now?
No, we're just not shooting good from the 3-point line right now.
I heard something.
You live or die by the 3, right?
Didn't they?
Those guys for sure.
Yeah.
And they were 1 for 17 at the free throw line last weekend or something like that. Yeah, absolutely insane to
that
be
was a 3-pointer.
That bad at the 3-point line.
Yeah.
So
speaking of, I have to apologize because I was supposed to go live on Saturday at the South Carolina-Tennessee game, and if anybody watched that, you know I'm a diehard Tennessee fan. I was unbelievably pissed off when I got out of the game. I didn't go live because I didn't want to not give you guys a good performance on Facebook Live.
So you were sad? Is that what is going on?
I was aggravated. Let me just give you this. It was such an ugly game, and I congratulate South Carolina for winning. But Tennessee shot 61% from the free throw line. South Carolina shot 59% from the free throw line.
That's pretty rough, yeah.
It would have been 80-something to 80-something had we all made our free throws, but it was that ugly of a basketball game.
Okay.
So I just want to apologize for not going live. I will redeem myself.
I want you to put your best effort forward every single time, okay?
I will.
I mean, it's the fans. We're here for the fans, baby.
We are.
We are here for the fans.
That's why we talk. All 4 of you.
All 4 of them, yep. Times 1,000.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's right.
We're going global soon. Not only are we in France now, New Zealand and what was the other country that we had people on? South Africa.
Oh, South Africa.
In fact, we just had somebody request to join our Facebook group, so there you go. We got fans.
People join our Facebook group left and right.
Nice.
That's another point I need to make. If you want to join the Facebook group, all you got to do is type in Guys at the Bar Talking Sports. You'll find us. Join the Facebook group. Final topic of the night. Final topic of the night. In this regard is in regard to our boy Claw. He's here, right?
Claw.
Clemson, Georgia, 2021. Okay? Yep. Do you think that is strategically good for Georgia to do? Because I think that's the worst way to start your season is to play someone as tough as Clemson, and vice versa. What do you think about that?
Why would you say it's the worst?
Okay, I just say so. You're not even getting a good practice game in right off the bat. I don't know.
Yeah, but then the good thing is if you lose at the beginning of the season, first game, second game, you always have that to go back to. Well, it's the second game of the season. We've won since there. We've had time to regroup. We've gotten better, and so on.
Okay, gotcha. Yep.
Clemson has to win that game. Georgia
Absolutely.
does not have to win that game.
Here's the funny part.
Georgia
about the
can
game.
make the Final Four without winning that game.
That's true. Good point. Okay.
Clemson cannot.
Yeah.
Clemson's schedule next year. We have Notre Dame this coming year,
Yeah.
but the next year when we're playing Georgia, we actually just read the article when I came in here. We paid Wyoming, I believe it was, $1.1 million to break our contract
With them.
with them,
So you
just
can-
so we could play Georgia.
Wow. Okay.
Because,
Yeah.
like I said, this year we have Notre Dame, but next year, 2021, we really don't have anybody that is looking promising. You know,
Yeah.
Florida State hasn't bounced back yet.
Yep.
You know, we got to have some teams. So, you know, I saw that Dabo's actually come out and said years ago that he wants to play Georgia every single year. It used to be a big rivalry for us.
You were saying that on the
Oh, it used to
Facebook
be a
group.
huge rivalry.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, you know, when my parents and grandparents having season tickets, I was actually allowed to go to the Clemson Carolina games.
Okay.
Before I was allowed to go to Clemson Georgia because they said it was so much worse.
So rowdy.
Oh yeah.
Those fans are
But
crazy.
you know what the oldest rivalry in the South is, though, don't you?
Oh God. Are you bringing up Auburn, Georgia?
Auburn, Georgia.
Why do you always want to talk about Auburn?
Because Clemson, Georgia is not a rival.
Chopper.
It used to be.
It used
Yeah.
to be.
Only
We gotta bring it back.
the
We gotta
Clemson
bring it
fans. Georgia
Only the
fans
Clemson
don't-
fans.
no, Georgia
didn't have a
fans.
rivalry
But-
then?
Georgia
Get
fans
outta
don't
here.
think that.
But it will be a rivalry again to them.
No.
They'll be like, oh, we're going to be playing them again in like 15
When
years.
Georgia
All right.
thinks of rivals, they think of Florida, they think of Auburn, they think of Georgia Tech.
That's
they don't
true.
think of Clemson. You
They
don't.
don't
You
think
don't
of
have four rivals.
So you're telling me Georgia next year would say we'll
No.
lose to Clemson as long as we can beat Georgia Tech?
No.
Oh, hell no.
Thank
no.
No.
Thank
No,
you.
but if they
but
can,
hold on.
They,
But hold
they,
on.
they can lose to Clemson, win the SEC, and the Clemson game didn't matter.
That's true. But if they lose to Georgia Tech, would it matter?
That would.
Okay.
That would matter.
At least for bragging rights.
Yeah.
Well, and to be in
It
the
definitely
game
would be
That
for
would
bragging
matter.
rights. That's true.
But Clemson will be that'll be a respectable loss, and they're going to lose that game. Clemson's going to
Clemson's
win
gonna lose
that
that-
game. No, Clemson's going to win that game.
To Georgia?
Yeah, Clemson will beat Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have a new quarterback that year. So, I mean,
Well,
that-
yeah, we're not hurting a quarterback by no means.
Okay.
I don't see Georgia's coming back that strong. I really
no,
don't.
I don't
really
see them come back that strong either.
I really don't.
Like, you look at they're able to recruit well and everything like that, but a 5-star
winner-
player and a 4-star player, I don't
Like,
The,
who's
the
the
SEC
contender for the
East,
East this
the
year?
SEC East
Florida?
is going to be the winner of the Florida-Tennessee game.
Yep.
Wow.
You keep calling it.
Agreed.
I
It's
bet
the
by
Florida
like
Tennessee
week.
game. I'm
I
telling you
bet
right
by-
now.
I
I'm telling you
bet-
right now. Tennessee should have been a 10-win. Should have had a 10-win season this season.
I bet by week
should have
5
been
you're
like
changing
They were
your mind
down.
on that, though.
Yeah.
By
It's
week
going
5,
to be whoever wins Florida-Tennessee will win the East. Georgia won't be a contender this.
well, Florida's
for a
going to win
while.
the SEC championship then next year, but that's just my bias.
And I think
obviously.
out of the West, and I think it'll be the winner of Auburn A&M game.
Auburn A&M.
I don't think it'll be LSU or Alabama.
I think it'll be Alabama. Alabama, Auburn.
I just don't trust Mac Jones at quarterback.
You don't trust
I
Mac
don't
Jones at
trust Mac
quarterback?
Jones at quarterback.
I think he did just fine. I
He
mean,
does great back there when they protect him like he has all day back
all
there.
day to pass. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able
All
to get
day.
the ball out there.
Yeah, he'll be
We'll see
decent.
how the defense responds.
Yeah.
What's y'all's take on the NCAA that came out about today about players being able to transfer without having to sit out for a year?
I think that it's good for the kids, I guess, but I don't know that it'll
Definitely
be.
good for them.
Yeah, but I don't know it'll be good for just college football in general. You know.
Well, it's not only football, but it should apply to basketball.
Oh
Apply to all
yeah.
sports.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, good
Apply to
point.
all sports.
Yeah, but it'll mostly occur in football because in basketball
You'll
they
hear more
play
about
a
it in
year or
football
two
than
and then
any other
they're
sport, by
gone.
far.
Yeah. But I mean, whatever they want to do, I mean, they could do it. But I don't know that it'll be good for the teams. Like,
The
it'll be
dude
hard.
is here.
The dude has made it. What? The dude. We're done.
Just straight from the Garth
Brooks.
Brooks Stadium tour.
The
Garth
dude
Brooks.
is 50 or 40 minutes late.
Sorry about that.
Something like that. Come on in here. Hey, dude. Come on in here. I'm not going to ask what you're drinking. I'm going to ask you what your hoodie shirt says.
Garth Brooks.
All right.
Friends
Garth
in low
Brooks.
places.
Friends in low. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, there you go.
We don't want to know what you're drinking. We want to know what you're thinking.
What you thinking? Talk sports to me really fast. Boom, bring it.
So the one I posted on our page today was, what is Joe Burrow going to do?
What
Is he trying to get out of Cincinnati already?
How can
Is he really?
Will he just straight up say no to him?
I don't know.
Absolutely not.
Right now he's saying, I'm just going to be a good
He's a
football
hometown boy, though.
player. Right?
You don't say no to your hometown.
You don't think he's going to go to Cincinnati?
You're not going to say no to that signing bonus, I can tell you that.
For real.
I don't know, man. I mean,
He
they're
apparently...
definitely going to pick him up. Like, that's
I mean,
like
the
written in
the
stone
system's
right now.
in place to, so that the bad teams don't say bad all the time, right? I mean, so you got to get some good players in there, and you don't just, you don't just automatically go to a good team and.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I think that Joe Burrow's going to go wherever he goes. You know what I mean? And hopefully make the team better.
I mean, if he's good, he'll make a difference. Look at Lamar Jackson and the Ravens.
Yeah, they were. What were they? They had a
Deshaun
terrible
Watson
record.
went through the
27th, I think he was drafted, wasn't it? 27?
Yeah.
You gotta go to the team and make a difference.
Go to the team and make a difference.
Yeah.
That's a good point. So I don't think he'll. I mean, whatever happens. I mean, he'll go there and he'll hopefully make a difference to that team. But they have just a terrible track record overall over the last 30 years, right?
Yeah, Baker Mayfield, he's made a hell of a difference at Cleveland, hasn't he?
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind
I don't know if we can say a major difference, but I did see one interesting thing today before we cut off. Tom Brady, not going to take the free agency tour. He said, if you're interested in me, you're going to come to me. We're all going to meet at one location. All the teams can come to me. What do you guys think about that?
Is that what he said?
He's the GOAT. He can say whatever he
When you're
wants.
Tom Brady, you can say that.
You can say that if you're Tom Brady. But the man has cleared out his suite at Gillette Stadium. They've put their house up for sale. So the man's leaving New England, looks like, in my opinion. And I think he's going to Las Vegas. I think he is
For the Raiders?
going to Vegas.
way.
I'm telling you right now, I think it's going to happen.
Do they have enough money
they're
in the salary
projecting
cap for that?
Well, they do. They have about $57 million on their salary cap right now.
Wow.
Because they're not paying Derek Carr.
Okay.
Correct.
And Derek Carr did just buy a house beside of John Gruden in Las Vegas. Sucks for him, but that just happened. So, and Brady is also, I've heard in the through the grapevine that he has also purchased land in Vegas.
Wow.
So these things are all coming up on the.
It's all coming together for
all
him,
coming
huh?
together.
It's not coming together for me.
In the same way that Phil Rivers sold his house in California and bought someplace in Florida, right?
And what has Tom always been successful with? Guys that go over the middle and tight ends, right? Waller, Las Vegas, probably third best tight end, fourth best tight end in the country.
Yeah, okay.
Right now.
Yeah, gotcha.
Right now they're projected to take Judy from Alabama in the draft.
Jerry Judy.
That guy's going to be solid. They don't have any other receiver aside from Tyrell Williams. You break that down aside from Renfro.
I was about to say Hunter Renfro.
But Renfro can't stay healthy because he's doing what Welker and everybody else has always done. He's getting killed
Wes
across the
Welker
middle. But
all for Tom Brady.
that plays perfect to Tom Brady.
Correct.
So
Yep.
Vegas is setting up to take Brady.
It's a sad day for this Patriots fan. I'm gonna
Wow.
cry.
Wow.
I'm gonna cry.
I heard that the
I'm so
Patriots are
sad.
interested in Taysom Hill.
Okay.
They're talking about trying to get him away from New Orleans. It's very
Yeah.
interesting. They got Bridgewater as their backup.
Yeah.
And you got Breeze coming back for 2020. So
Yeah, that's true.
you might get some money for that.
I
You got to
want-
pay the running back in New Orleans. What's his name? Kamara. You got to pay that guy.
I'm just a big lover of Brady, man. You know,
I get it.
I am not a fan of guys changing teams in the twilight of their career.
I'm a fan of Tom Brady staying at the Patriots just because I'm just have this hope, this dream of just one more Super Bowl for my team. But hey, we'll see.
So you're
what
saying
happens.
nobody else can win a Super Bowl for your team except for Brady?
No, it's been a comfortable 20 years, man.
Well,
It's
let
been
me
a
ask you
comfortable 20 years.
Hey, get over
If
it.
you
It's
think
got to
Brady-
end sometime.
If you think Brady leaves this year, is the Patriots setting up to go Trevor Lawrence one next year?
Oh, that would be great.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
Now he's okay with it.
I
He's
will-
okay with it.
Hey.
Listen, I'm a Trevor Lawrence
Wait, are
fan.
you saying the Patriots
No.
intentionally take a dive all season?
No,
So
the backup is an Auburn quarterback, Jarrett Stidham. He's the backup to Tom Brady right now.
The Patriots will find a way to win. They always
He's a
do.
good quarterback.
Oh yeah, Bill Belichick's a great coach. So,
Bill
I mean, he'll
Belichick will
figure
go out
something
and somehow get Larry Fitzgerald to come up there, and Larry Fitzgerald will have the year of his life. That's what they do. I don't know what kind of conversations they have at New England, but it is, we are going to milk every little bit of football out of you, and then
They
we're going
are
to cut you.
they're there for business though, man.
We're going to get you a Super Bowl ring, and then you're done. But we're gonna pay you for this year.
That's right. That's the way we do it. That's the way we do it. So anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this show up, okay?
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
So Facebook. If you want to check out the Facebook page, Guys at the Bar Talking Sports, there's a lot of good camaraderie on there, I think, man. It's pretty fun.
We're starting to be
post
active every
something,
day.
everyone's active every day. We got some great people on there as well. And then if you would like to be on the show, I don't know, we might even make something like that happen if you special request it, you know?
Maybe.
But we got to have Chopper's approval.
Yeah.
And it depends on if you're buying the drinks for the night.
Yeah.
Hey,
good point, Claw.
That is the way for us to get free
Claw.
drinks. If you want to be on the show, buy our drinks.
No
Boom.
Kentucky gentlemen.
No Kentucky, anything but Kentucky gentlemen.
Only
right?
the good stuff.
And then at that point, you'll go ahead and say, come on back next week so you can listen to some more Guys at the Bar Talking Sports. I know what you're thinking. Man, that was an amazing show. You know what you do then? You subscribe to the show. By subscribing, you'll be able to hear the show next week and every show that we come out with from here on out. And then if you really like the show, the thing that you can do is you give it a 5-star rating and review. Whatever podcast you listen to, see if you can give it a 5-star rating and review. I know you can do it on Apple iTunes. And then you know what you do? You come on back next week to hear Guys at the Bar Talking Sports.